What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, F-Stop with F Dot. And today, yep, we're still under quarantine, but we're gonna do another walkthrough of a behind the scenes of a photo shoot, and I'm gonna show you just how we achieved the lighting and the final looks of the images. So today, we're gonna be walking through a photo shoot I had the chance to do with Bodine Johnson, aka Bodine Victoria on all her social medias, who's a recording artist here from the Bahamas. And she does amazing work all the time, and she's keeping it true to the culture every day. And so when she hit me up about this photo session, she was like, she needs some new images for branding. And so she sent me a few images of the outfit choices she was using for this new branding look. And immediately when I saw it, I saw sunset in my mind for some reason. I just like sunset, warm glow. And I was just like, I don't know how we're gonna do this in the studio, but I went for it and I said, we're gonna figure it out. I started out with a brown paper from Savage Paper. And shout out to Savage Paper. No, they're not sponsoring this video, but I've been using Savage Paper for years. And they have the best colors, and they have, they really could give you any look you want. And we've had this brown paper bag color in the inventory for a long time. We don't use it that much because it really is a specialty color, but I thought this one would work perfectly for what we were doing with Bodine in this session. So the base of this lighting setup was the ProPhoto B1 Air kit. We have 3 of those, and we use those, one in a strip box, one in a small 2x2 softbox above Bodine, and we had one in a deep dish just pointing at the model. As you can see in the final image though, we had that beautiful sunset orange glow going on in the background. That was, like I was saying before, the Godox V1 pointing directly at the background. I told you about these color gels I bought, and I've just been using the hell out of them, but I used the color gels and I doubled up an orange gel. So I have a double orange gel over the V1, and pointing that directly at the background is why you get this beautiful sunset gradient. And remember now, we were shooting it on that brown paper bag, and I think that the orange gel on the brown paper bag look really brought that look together. The outfit had those touches of oranges and yellows in it, and I think all that just tied it all together. Bodine really brought the energy to the session, and so the photos, we just ripped through a lot of photos, a lot of looks. We even did a little highlight video of it so you can see some of the behind the scenes of it, but the shoot itself was just full of energy, and the images really show that. And I'm gonna go through a couple of the shots on the computer so you can see some of the editing process. Like I told you guys before, I'm not gonna focus on editing and airbrushing because there are a million channels online to talk about airbrushing, but definitely I want you to see how the final images came out up close and in high res. So we're gonna check out some of those images on the computer right now.
Ice a coconut got this, cocoa skin dripping madness, juiciness ice the back this, sweet like a sugar in a dripping like ice honey. I take all the man love me, my lips sugar cane rub me, sweet like a sugar in a sweet like a sugar in a.
So like I said, this is some of the images we did with the brown paper background with the double orange gel on the Godox V1. And as you can see, that orange gel just really masked the whole brown. I don't even realize, I feel like it's a yellow paper with a white light on it, but this is really the brown paper bag color from Savage Paper on the background. Then we have the double orange gel really giving us that orange glow around the whole model. I think it looks like a sunset, and they worked out really nice. Like I said, there was of course a little bit of retouching, some of the light stands were in the shot, and I did that. But that's the main light up here where you have the 2x2 softbox from Chimera just coming in as the main light. And I told you guys about that light I put on the floor. It's right here at the bottom, bouncing off the white tile right at the edge of the paper and bouncing back up into the model's face. And I think you can even, if you look close at the catch lights, you can see that light right here. This is the main light, and this is the light hitting the floor. So you get that nice catch light. Now it's actually a double catch light, which is pretty cool. And that worked out pretty good. And of course, the V1 at the background, giving you that nice orange glow gradient in the background, giving it that sunset vibe. Strip box. The strip box coming in from this side will fill in and keep all the separation on these edges. And of course, the next light is the light that is giving you the highlights on this side that is really shaping the model with the light. So you can see all of the beauty in the fabrics. And this is from the same series. Again, the lighting is the same thing. The light is bouncing up, giving you a nice light in the face. And of course, you can still get that nice shadow under the nose. The upper light doesn't look too harsh and weird. Sometimes it looks alien if you have too much light coming from the bottom, but I think it worked out real nice. As you can see, the skin retouch is pretty cool. Again, a combination of clone stamp, healing brush, stuff like that, that really just, your combination of things, whatever works for you. So just go with it. But I just love the way that the colors from this piece of the outfit right here came together and matched with all of the colors that came through the grading. You have the deep oranges, straight into the light yellow, even into the white, and all of those colors are represented here. So I just think it made the whole thing come together real clean. Like I said, this is 5 lights just to get this look, but you still get some nice shadows. As you can see right here, the shadows are showing up, and it doesn't look too flat. Sometimes when people shoot with a lot of lights, it looks flat, but these don't. This is one of my favorites from that series. It's a close-up, but it just really had that vibe, the Afrocentric Wakanda vibe to it. Same lighting setup, just moved in for a tight shot. Like I said, we shot all of these with the 24-105 on the EOS R, the 24-105 f4 lens. And like you said, the lens is tack sharp. The eye detection works perfectly. Eye is super in focus. At f4 even, you could still get some bokeh, some depth of field. That's out of focus, but this eye is very sharp at f4. And all of that worked out really nice. Good. And then we had the all white background. Like I said before, shooting white on white sometimes is frowned upon, but if you do it right, you can get the separation and still get a gorgeous image out of it. The lighting setup is basically the same. We just moved the lights around a little bit to get the fill like we wanted it. I actually put the V1. The V1 isn't bouncing in the background anymore. I put the B1 to the side here with a blue gel, and you can see just small hints of the blue in the skin, and that helps you to separate it from the white. So because you give the white, she is wearing a blue tinge, and so your white background looks white, but then her white that she's wearing has a little blue tinge to it. You can see it here. I kind of pulled it back in post, but you can see the little blue tinge that helps you to separate the background from everything here. And if you look in her eyes, like I say, you know, the catch lights are always important, but you can see this light right here is the V1 on the side. This is the V1 on the side with the blue light in it. As you can see, this light is slightly little blue looking, purple looking, and this is the blue light on the floor just bouncing back up. But if you do it right, you can get awesome catch lights, and plus you can separate the model from the white background. So that's what we were able to do with this shot. Now this image here, I don't do a lot of composites at all, but I was inspired by this. You know, when I saw how these images came out, I was like, I'm gonna try a little bit of a composite. And I'm not really great at this, but I think it worked out kind of good. So this is the original image from Shutterstock, and I put a smart blur on that. This is the original image. This is the original image from Shutterstock, and I put a smart blur just to blur the background, because of course, you know, you want it to look natural. She can't be in focus in the background, this deep look in focus as well. So I turned that off, and then, like I said, Photoshop did that part for me, cutting her out of the background, and then I added this black layer here, cut her out. If you look at this mask really good, I just cut her out of it a little bit so I could make the background just a little darker. And shout out to Flern. As you can see right here, Flern Light Leaks. I downloaded those and they added that to it. And then I just went on Google and found some, they said flame embers. And as you can see, if you see the on and off right there, just some little bokeh dots that kind of give the image some depth. And I haven't even showed this image to Bodine yet, so this will be a surprise for her. So this is the composite of this image right here. I think it worked out real good. And when I saw the outfit, this is what I saw in my mind. This is what I saw in my mind. Although I knew she was gonna have to use it for branding, so the images would get cut out. When she showed me the outfit, I said, this is it. This is the vibe that I felt straight away. And this is what we got. Don't tout me on the compositing skills. Don't rate me on this. This is just a quick throw together edit. Not 100% the best compositing work anybody could do, but I like how it turned out, and I think that this is a perfect image, a profile image for an artist or somebody who is just changing up their brand. This works 100% of the way. So like I said, guys, those images really came out awesome. I don't talk much about the editing because, you know, like I say all the time, editing is very objective and everybody does it differently. I might hit this button on the keyboard, you hit another button, it does the same thing, but it's all the same and everybody's using frequency separation and all those other things. I'm a fan of clone stamp and healing brush. Those things work perfectly for me, dodge and burn a little bit on the skin. All those things work perfectly to get the looks that you want. But again, I don't want to dwell a lot on the retouch because again, retouch is objective. Everybody has a different way of doing it. But I see some of you guys online, you do beautiful work with the retouch, and shout outs to you. So again, thanks for watching this video. If you're watching, please hit subscribe and at least ring the bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos right here on F Stop with F Dot. See you on the next episode.